Hey Libra, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 26th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Libra. The heart of your reading, we have the culmination of a very long, very challenging effort. You're almost to the finish line. You're super bogged down with responsibilities, but your sense of commitment to this really has you keeping your head down and focusing on what needs to be done right now. Your challenge is knowing that the happiness is ahead, keeping focused on the positive. This 10 of Cups is like nothing can really stand in the way of you being happy, but you are very bogged down with a lot of responsibilities and work right now. So that could be at odds. You could be feeling overworked or discouraged, maybe taking on more than your share of the burden, despite the fact that you're living a very happy life, or whatever it is that you are working toward right now, you know is going to result in a very happy life for you. Your focus is on the Empress in reverse. You're finally trusting yourself enough that you believe that you're good enough. You're not quite to the point where you feel like you're there. I'm picking up on this reversal like it's overall the message is very positive, which tells me that you may have in the past not believed in yourself as much as you do now, not trusted yourself as much as you do now. But because you are you're focusing on yourself, there's this analysis of your qualities, where you have room to improve. So you're giving yourself credit where credit is due, but you're also self-aware enough to really dig deep and see, okay, I still am falling back on these bad habits as a way to self-soothe. So I want to get better at that. If I'm really stressed out, I don't want to have 4 drinks, because I always wake up feeling groggy the next day, and I know it's doing a number on my liver. So it's that sort of a thing. It's like you're working really hard toward a certain goal that has to do with you, who you are, how you're expressing yourself, allowing your evolution to take place and really nurturing that. At the same time, you're really celebrating yourself. You're like, look at who I am. I'm stepping into this full expression of all of my unique, great qualities. In the recent past, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So I think that you've stopped putting yourself in environments where there's this unnecessary air of competition, of we need to tear each other down to find out who's the best. It's a zero-sum mentality when for the topic of success and greatness. It's saying there can only be one winner. We can't all win. We can't all be great. We have to compare ourselves to one another and then find out who is the best. And only they are great and everyone else is bad. The reversal of the 5 of Wands in this context makes me feel like you're rejecting those environments or people who behave that way, who need to tear you down in order to feel good about themselves. Or I'm reminded of a company that I used to work for that really hit you over the head with the ethos of there can be only one winner and the rest of you are losers, because they wanted everyone to be super motivated to be the best and get the best out of us and the most sales, but the side effect was like really low morale and having everyone constantly feel like they were losers. I mean, it keeps you hungry, it keeps you fighting, but the real winners are the shareholders, not the workers. So it's a little bit like that societal thing as well, like keep them fighting amongst themselves so that they don't notice all the chicanery going on at the top. From your higher self perspective, one of the best things that's going to come out of this season of your life is a major closure, a major ending. Shedding of the old skin, accepting what needs to end and evolve so that the new version of you can take life. Take life. Take flight. Come alive. That's better. The new version of you can come alive. The old version of you has to die. And I'm not saying that in the unhealthy, like, reject that old version of you, but it's this metaphor for the evolution that's taking place. You're already aware of it. You're happily doing the work. And your higher self is really going to celebrate when you are finally able to shed some maybe behaviors that were really self-defeating. In the near future, you're going to be at the right place at the right time to cross paths with a certain outreached hand. I do have a feeling like it's going to literally involve like taking hands with someone. Could mean like it starts with a handshake, or it could be the metaphor of like making an agreement with someone. It's coming through really strongly with that example. But that is just representative of an opportunity. Could be an opportunity to invest. For some of you, this is cryptocurrency. In the surprise position, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Some sort of slowdown. Things get easier. I think you feel like the weight of the world has been on your shoulders with that Ten of Wands at the heart of the reading. So this feels like a welcome respite. This sort of easing up of being inundated with swept up in responsibilities. Gotta go, go, go. Can't slow down. There's more that I have to do. I think you haven't really had time to think or look around and really luxuriate in the happy life that you have, and this sort of slowdown or a reprieve in the fast pace of your life is going to allow you to look up from those responsibilities and enjoy your life. Hopes and fears. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. What if you're numb to excitement? What if Nothing suits your fancy. Some of you are saying, like, what if I'm too old to have fun? The world isn't made for someone like me to connect with it in a fun way. These are all your sorts of like nagging self-doubts, worries, things that you're working on yourself about. But part of you is held, the reversal of the Empress is you holding back on awakening the Page of Wands within you, someone who's just super excited about things and would never say, I'm too old to wear that, or someone of my age wouldn't go out dancing at a club at 11 o'clock at night. There's no sort of age limit to happiness or zest for life. So if that's part of what's holding you back from being a fuller expression of your most wonderful self, then that could be the message that's coming through here. Your end result has you going back in some way to address past pains. This could be just reflecting back on, this could be like psychological, like, okay, what was it in my past that has me believing that someone over the age of 40 shouldn't go out to a club to hear her favorite DJ spin? Why do I think that? What was the formative time in my life? Was it my mother who used to shame Susan in the neighborhood who would wear miniskirts and listen to loud music? Doesn't she know she's making a fool out of herself? A woman of her age. So there's something in your past, a memory, that has this it's poked a hole in your heart where you could be feeling love for yourself, but instead, when you think about going out to the club to have fun, you immediately shut it down because it feels painful. Because it feels like, oh, I'm ashamed, I'm making a fool out of myself if I go out to the club. To sort of connect these analogies the way that I'm seeing it. Your advice from Spirit to best contend or connect with these energies is to let yourself try again at something. Don't resist familiar energies when they come back around, because universe is giving you exactly the experiences that you need in order to level up. So even if it means like, oh, I have to go at this again, haven't I worked through this already? Don't resist the experience. It's coming to you for a reason. So take it on, live through it, dive into it wholeheartedly. So Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow.